VDM is a force. VDM is a movement. I dropped a video yesterday in my channel when VDM went to Ghana to interrogate some people that they said they locked their shop. VDM has gone to Eze, Ndi Igbo, to go and also interrogate him, to go and ask him some questions concerning what they are labeling against him, that he want to take the kingship of Ghana. So VDM is in the palace of Eze, Ndi Igbo, asking him some questions. This is so amazing. I've said it over and over again. Rattles will keep on moving. Rattles will keep on spreading to all over the world. Over and over again, that what VDM is doing, it will be difficult for somebody in Nigeria to do the same thing. I just want you all to watch this video from the beginning to the end and see what I am talking about.
So, this is going to be a chit-chat between me and the Eze Igbo in Ghana. It is to clear a lot of things that is going on online and what we have been hearing. And also, I think I'll be speaking on behalf of a lot of Ghanaians because of the comments I see on social media. So I have a lot of questions to ask. I want to believe Eze Igbo in Ghana that you have been seeing what is going on social media, where some persons and some group of people posted a protest saying Nigerians must leave. And some way, somehow, your personality, your position is caught in between all of this. They say, oh, there's one man, is the king in Ghana, trying to take over Ghana, establish a palace where they already have a king. Practically, they are saying you want to take over Ghana. And for this reason, it is threatening the stay and the business of a lot of Nigerians as what they put on the media. Now, this whole thing is just to let Ghanaians know that, okay, this is what it is, this is not what it is. And for our own Nigerians that are in diaspora and in Nigeria. So the first question is Igbo in Ghana is, are you establishing a palace in Ghana to compete? Or what is your position in Ghana? Let's know your position in Ghana first of all. Thank you very much.
Yeah, VeryDarkBlackMan, you're welcome. By the special grace of God, I was chosen by the Igbo community in Ghana to be the Eze Ndi Igbo Ghana. I am the leader of Igbo community in Ghana in our language, as our local language, Eze Ndi Igbo Ghana. And the Eze Igbo in diaspora did not begin here in Ghana. It's all over the world Igbos are found. Even in Nigeria, we have in Abuja, we have in Kaduna, we have in Lagos, we have in even where they're coming from. Okay? We have in America, we have in London, we have in Canada, we have in Europe, all over Asia, even in Russia, where there is war going on there. So we have Eze Igbo all over the world. And the purpose of Eze Igbo is for we to preserve our culture. It's for we to teach our culture and our tradition to our people. It's for we to celebrate our festivals. It's for we to bring peace among ourselves. It's for we to help ourselves in our businesses to support each other. It's for we to make sure there's love among us and also teach our people the rules and regulations of the countries where we find ourselves or the state outside the land where we find ourselves. Now, with all these package and many more, these are the purpose of Eze Igbo in diaspora. It's not for political. It's not for a challenge of the host nation or a host state. It is not for the challenge of kings and queens of that land. It's not for challenge of anything, but it is for our own people. Remember, we are 100% Igbos. created because our nature of business. Some people cross the boundaries because they don't know the rules and regulations of the country where we find ourselves. For that reason, the structure of Ndigbo in the diaspora help to teach our people what they don't know. So you cannot cross your boundaries. Now, me sitting down here, I did not make myself the Igbo Ghana. My people choose me and call me the Igbo Ghana. And this is my 13 years of this struggle here. 13 years of hard work, 13 years of struggling, 13 years of peacemaking, 13 years of promotion, and 13 years of bringing the two nations together in terms of culture and tradition. So, sitting down here is not about my power, but the power of the people, but ordained by God. Now, going to your question, my purpose here is not a purpose to challenge the traditional authority of the nation. And I have never, or we have never, the Igbos in Ghana, ever think or had a thought of building a kingdom in Ghana. Nothing like that. We've never had this thought before. We've never even think about it. We've never even acquired any piece of land for kingdom. What we did was exactly what's happening now in Ghana. You were in the market yesterday. I want to help you so that your questions will be great for you. That's why I'm giving you the nice trip here today. You were in the market yesterday. Based on Nigerian shops that were locked in the market. This is exactly what happened in 2013. When President Mahama, a competent president here in Africa and around the world, came into office newly as elected president after the death of his boss, Akamels. That's the year of 2013. There was a massive force to Nigerians in the market by Ghana Trade Union asking Nigerians to leave the market because they were not following the rules and regulations of Ghana that prohibits retail in the market. The rules and regulations are about foreigners to supply to the locals, and the locals will do retail. That is the law. My father in the law, T.B. Joshua, said he should know the root of the problem before he can solve it. That is the law. And when you prohibit any law, or when you did not follow up any law, the law will hold you. Now, that is the law. But we see ourselves that we are West Africans. West African treaty govern and govern every one of us who believe free goods, free whatever, blah, 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 border crossing and all that. We see it as an opportunity for we also to go into retail trade. Most of us that started coming here early 30, 40, 20 years ago were massively in supply. But I will tell you one thing. Many a times, some of those who are supplying, when you supply them, getting your money become a problem.
When you supply to the Ghanaians?
Some of them, we can say Ghanaians. I don't like the language of plural. Some of them.
When you supply them, they don't pay.
Sometimes they don't pay. You become frustrated. Some of us try to, make use of the opportunity and go into retail ourselves. Now,
sorry, I want to break you. Now, if the law says foreigners should not go into retail, and because of this reason you decide to go into retail, that means you are actually.
That is why I told you. Remember, I told you that the laws prohibit foreigners not to go into retail.
Yes.
That's why I told you that you need to know the root cause of the problem. So as long, and I told you that when you break the laws will hold you. So as long as we are concerned, the retail we went into is not supposed to be. But I'm telling you that as a West African sub-region, as West African member states, we believe that we can also have that leniency.
So at the end of the day, it is still breaking that law. However, I was thinking that why didn't you people maybe try to look for a way to maybe fix the law to work?
That's why I'm trying to help people.
Okay, I'm coming back. Sorry for continuing.
Okay.
Sorry for
Let me help you so that your interview will flow very well.
Okay, thank you.
Now, I said something. I said during this issue, the Ghana Trade Union realized that Nigerians, we are going out of the laws by doing retail in the market. But we also see other foreigners retailing, like the Chinese are retailing, the Indians are retailing, some other people. We also use that opportunity. Now, we also see ourselves as West African member states that we can also go in there. Looking at the trade laws of Ghana, that you should have the equity of maybe $1 million. Before it was $300,000 during COVID time. During NDC time, they move it to $1 million as equity. You can trade and all of that. But then it's not everybody can afford this. Okay? So if you have $1 million, maybe you'd like to be in Nigeria and does that. So along this process, our shops were locked. That's 2013.
Just your shops or other people that also...
These are Nigerians.
Just Nigerians.
Nigerians.
Because you mentioned that other nationalities like the Chinese were...
Just Nigerians.
Okay.
Only Nigerians. 2013. It was massive. You can go to the internet and check it. So along this period, myself and some of our elders, we engaged meetings, several meetings, with the Minister for Trade and Industry then. In and out meeting. In one of the meetings, some of the executives advised us, saying, well, take your people, you guys should go and build a mall so that you will move out of the local market and do your trade business in the mall. He made a reference of Accra Mall. Foreigners are there retailing because it's a mall. Because the trade law is talking about local market. But it did not prohibit you not to be in a mall. Then we sat down. What do we do? Then that is how I started thinking, which area can we acquire land for more? Then that is how we thought about Aflawo Road. That's the road we come from. The Ecowas Road, that's the road you can go home from Ghana to Aflawo, that's no government and all that. We think about that way. And there is this village called Ndigbo. From our NGO far back 2007, 2008, we built a school for that village. The king is a friend to us. So we went to him to tell him our vision. Your Majesty, we want to get a land for Igbo Mall. And he has been telling us to come and buy land for development and all that. Now opportunity has come. The last we were there is 2007, 2008, after we finished the school. Now 2013, many years ago after that. Then conversation gives birth to ideas. We're discussing about the land, we to purchase land for more. And that discussion, what ran into our mind is if we build more along this road, the distance from the town is so much, we might not be able to have that patronage. Let's do it like Chinese town. Let's do it like a community. Let's do it like a village where we can come, acquire land, build houses, and have a community where we can do business.
Just like Chinatown.
Just like Chinatown. This came to our mind. We'll quickly have that chat with the king. The king was happy because that would bring development for him. Now, he offered us, okay, we can even give you guys 200 acres of land, you pay installment. Say, Your Majesty, no, it's too much. Give us like 50 acres so we can pay gradually. And that was beautiful discussion, beautiful deal. He asked his boys to go with us to the land. We saw the land, beautiful land, green area. We took pictures and videos. Went back to the king to tell him, yes, we're happy, we love the land. Then we discussed the price and the modalities of payment. We're agreed to pay every 3 months. We came back. Just like you came here, a week after, Crystal TV came here for conversation, for discussion, for interview. And they want to know, and I'm not even up to 1 year on the throne as of that time. They want to know my plans, my vision, what I want to achieve for Igbo people, for Nigerians. Along those interviews, I now told him, we've even acquired 50 acres of land where we want to build Igbo village. I'm an architect. I designed this house, I designed that, I built.
Oh,
Yeah.
this house is not a palace that was given to you. This is a house that you built.
This is my home. This is about 19 years old building.
So the house is older than you on the throne.
Yes. I've had this house before the throne.
When were you inaugurated or coronated?
2012.
When did you build the house?
Long ago, 19 years ago, changing now.
So this is not like you didn't build this to make it a palace.
No.
You built it as a home.
My residence. And before God gave me the opportunity to lead my people as a Igbo of Ghana.
It is actually an intimidating place, actually.
It is not. It is beautiful.
It's a good place. But sorry to cut you.
Okay. So, God is a master planner. I didn't know I'm going to be the Igbo leader in Ndigbo in Ghana. But God designed the house like this. So he did it like that. He knows what he's going to be for future. I've never dreamed, I've never thought of being a king or being a chief. I mean, being a Igbo, being a leader or whatever. All I know, I am a successful businessman to the glory of God.
Thank God for that.
Now, along this process, they came for interview and they want to know my plans and my visions, and I told them, I said, look, we have acquired 50 acres of land where we want to build Igbo village. The definition of village and kingdom is different. Yes, Google it, check it. Different meanings of kingdom and village. Now, this was 12 years ago, the interview. If you look at my physical appearance now and the physical appearance of that video, you can see how young I was then. 12 years ago video. Now, 3 months after, the elders and I went back to the king to pay for the land. The king told us, Igwe, hold your money. There is litigation over the land. Hold it. When we finish the litigation, you guys can come to pay. We keep going there throughout 2013. At the same time, we are solving the problem with the Guta. Through this office of my elders, we are able to assemble the Guta president and all his executives around the entire region of Ghana. We held meeting with them in the office in Accra, and we are able to have, a pathway. So throughout 2013, we could not get the land, we keep going there. 2014, we keep going there. The land did not work. Now, we forget about that vision. We have settled our problem with the Guta. The land is not working out, then we left the vision. Due to that, no piece of land was acquired, no plot of land was acquired. For that vision, we left it.
So you say the whole thing of you building a kingdom or a village was something of maybe 12 years ago. It was a dream that later just dissolved on its own.
It is a dream, not just me, but the community. Not me to come and build a village. It's for the community. If you've been listening to that video properly, I said how the village will look like. I also said Igbos will come to acquire land. We're going to have high rises over here. We're going to have shops, market, and all that. It is a vision that will come together to conceive a vision that came out of circumstances that you are seeing today.
So I came into your palace, and it is actually very intimidating. The whole lion statue outside and everything. Do you think you are doing too much with all of this, or would you say it is in your personality to just feel at home and anywhere you have, you just feel like I will make it nice to my taste? Because I want to believe that maybe some of these our Ghanaian brothers, maybe when they pass this place and they see how it looks, maybe they feel like, okay, I think he is doing too much, because they say is that you are actually doing too much. So would you say how you carry yourself and how everything is, would you say you are indirectly challenging them? Because you might not directly challenge them, but maybe unconsciously it's an indirect challenge that is making them feel somehow.
One, I'm not doing too much. Two, everything here is in the market. You can beautify your home more than this. There are thousands of men and women there have more beautiful chairs than the chairs you are seeing here today. It's all about taste. It's all about vision. It's all about how you want to beautify either your palace, your home, even some people, their bathroom.
What VDM is doing now needs a selfless person, a fearless person, a brave person to do this. It's not easy. Whenever there is trouble, whenever there is chaos, they will quickly call on VDM to come and rescue them, to come and do something, to come and say something. And VDM will quickly stand up, travel to the place. As you know, this Nigeria, you know how it is now. Insecurity everywhere. Everybody is now living in fear. But VDM is not afraid of anything at all. He is a fearless man. Anywhere you call him, he will always answer and be with you immediately. So those people that are speaking against VDM, they don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are doing. VDM is a force. He is our rattle leader. He is our commander, because he is the one that is giving us hope in this country. God has raised VDM. I have said it over and over again. VDM is God that raised him. He's just like Moses in the old, Joshua in the old. So those people that are saying that he's creating content, he is doing this, he is doing that, they don't really know what they are doing. What VDM is doing, it will be difficult for somebody to rise in Nigeria and do the same thing. I know what I am talking about. VDM is just living a selfless life. He is living a brave life. He is living a fearless life. You people that are saying VDM is creating content, he is doing this, you come out and do the same thing now. Come and do the same thing if it is easy. Come and do the same thing. You said VDM is creating content. Yes. He's creating content. You come and create the same content VDM is creating, if you will be able to do what he is doing. So VDM is our rate president. He is our rate president. VDM or no other, because he has given himself to the masses, to the poor, to the less privileged, to those that doesn't have voice, to speak on their behalf. And he's doing his work. Anywhere you call VDM, he must stand with you. He must do something. He must do something. That young man that was saying the other day that the money for the NGO, he refused to bring it out. That is why finance sister buy. It was greediness that buy finance sister. The greediness of Fina. If not, I wish they allow VDN to really come into the matter. She would have told them that I want VDN to be with us in the meeting. She refused because of greediness, because of money, want to eat millions of nairas. She thinks that is possible. So VDM is our rat president. Whether you people like it or not, anything you like, be saying. Say anything you want to say. That VDM is creating content. He's creating content. They are clapping for him. They are doing this because he's creating content. He is a manipulator. He is this. He is that. If VDM is a manipulator, can't you go and manipulate? You should also go and manipulate if you can, if it's easy. So VDM is here in Nigeria to fight for the poor, to fight for the masses, to fight for those that are afraid, to fight for those that doesn't have voice to speak. God raising VDM in Nigeria has silenced a lot of things. It has silenced a lot of things. I know what I am talking about. You will see some people and say, do you know who I am? They will be oppressing the poor, doing all sorts of things against the poor. Once VDM hear that kind of thing, he will take the matter and make sure that he handle the matter to the end. So those of you that are saying VDM is creating content, he is a manipulator, he is this, he is that, you don't really know what you are saying. Because if you know what you are saying, you will not say such a thing. VDM has come to speak for the voiceless, to speak for those that are afraid, to speak for those that don't have the strength to speak, that are afraid to speak up of what they are passing through. VDM is here to say it. You see, he's not afraid at all. He went to Ndi Igbo Eze, Ndi Igbo Ghana, to really go and interrogate him if what he's hearing, that he want to take over Ghana as the king. He said, let me go and listen and ask him question if it is true. And really, VDM went to Ndi Igbo Eze, Ndi Igbo place to go and interrogate him. And when he interrogated him, do you know that Ndi Igbo have to explain that is not what they are saying, that this thing is going on all over the world. It's just to protect the Igbos. It's just to promote their culture. It's just to do different things for the Igbo, not what they are saying at all. So VDM na Baba, VDM na Rate President, VDM, oh VDM, thank you for coming. Thank you for all you have been doing for Nigeria. You be Baba, or whether they like it or not, you be Baba. Thank you. I am here to appreciate you. I am here to thank you for all you have been doing for the poor, the voiceless, for those that are downcasted. Thank you for all you have been doing for them. You are really doing a great work. VDM, you are really doing a great work. Oh, may God bless you. May God continue to bless you for all you are doing. God will continue to make you to rise above your equals, above your critic. So shall it be. VDM, you be Baba. This is our Rate president. Rate we stand. Rate we stand. Rate we stand. Because our Rate president is not afraid. So we will not be afraid. We will not be afraid. Yes, he has come to speak for the voiceless. He has come to speak for the downcasted. He has come to speak for those that are afraid to speak up. Those that are oppressed, he has come to speak for them. So he will continue to turn all over the world to speak for the voiceless. Yes, VDM na our Oga, na our Rate president, na our Baba. May God continue to bless you, VDM.